Your attention,
Number
please.
27 enters
Now,
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
to do the
Curve,
pitching.
Number 27.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander
Leading
begins
up with
to
a
throw
base
out
off.
there.
First baseman.
Richard
Richard
Rios is at the
Rios.
plate as he watches ball one.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this
Now
one.
batting.
Here's the first
Second
pitch to
baseman.
him. Matthew
Matthew
Blackwell stands in as he looks at ball one here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily.
Turn two here.
The 1-0 delivery, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in game.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power. Jog around the bases.
Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George
Third
Green,
baseman,
as he'll look to
George
bring home that tying
Green.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Shortstop.
Robert Andino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Digging in once again, Desmond Hugh. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And another foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Enrique Palacios. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Again, a 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits. Ready once again, Eli
Leading off for
Aparicio. He'll step
Center
in
fielder,
trying to do something about
Eli
this 2-2
Aparicio.
tie. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eli Aparicio becomes the first out of the inning. Sid Middlebrook comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Lee Bloom.
Designated hitter, Lee Blum.
And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth.
Your attention, please.
Floyd Bowling takes the mound.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score tonight. Mac McGee gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Ryan Alexander wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the Curve, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27.
Ready for another chance. Eli Aparicio. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far on this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Action. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Digging in, George Green.
The batter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
George
Almost
Green.
a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
No outs here.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Desmond Pugh. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Pugh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate there.
He's got it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Curve lead it 5-2. Enrique Francisco takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 5-2 the final score tonight. Mitchell Perret earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year.
A fast-developing minor leaguer is coached up on meeting the challenge of a postseason push. Pressure will increase as the season winds down and the race heats up. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
And leading off for the Flying Squirrels, second
Xavier Rosales is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvin Anthony.
24. Alvin Anthony.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that ball from this relief.
Another one sent foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Standing in now, Borges Hernandez. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another chance? Leroy Soria. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, this is one of those situations. You don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And there's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Number 27 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 27.
Ready once again, Edgar Lopes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready now, Everett Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that misses ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Digging in and looking for more, Alvin Anthony. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. In there, strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
One down.
Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gorky Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Richmond leads this one.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Brian Vasquez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Michael Coker records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Curve, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Your
Number
attention,
27 will take the
Now,
ball
pitching
now
for
as
the
the new
curve.
pitcher.
Number 27.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for Harrisburg.
Odell
Center fielder.
Pimentel started to go around, but it's a
Pimentel.
called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Steven
The left fielder,
Polero.
number 22. Steven
Foul back.
Polero.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, come on.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Striding in once again,
Second
Rich
baseman.
Evans. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it, and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this.
Your attention,
Enrique Francisco.
Now, pitching for the curve.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
And tonight's comes to an end.
A final
6-3 the
line
final.
score for the victorious
Edmund
Curve,
Kennedy
2 runs
hangs
on
win
8
number
hits.
11 on his
No
line.
errors.
Enrique
Left 4 men on
Francisco hammers down the save, his 11th
For
of the
the Senators,
campaign.
2
So
runs
that just
on
about
8
does
hits.
it for Harold Reynolds.
No errors.
Number
Your attention,
27 is ready, and he'll
Now,
take the
pitching
ball
for the
from the
Curve,
manager.
Number 27.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Leading off for the Senators.
Steven
Left fielder.
Polero is in to
Steven
start things off here as he
Polero.
looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another shot now. Charlie
Now
Puig.
batting, third baseman.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance?
Shortstop.
Tim
Tim
Ledford.
Ledford.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavez has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Vern
Leading
Berg.
off for
On the
Harrisburg.
night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Burn.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base
Now
hits,
batting,
but haven't been able to get
center
that big
fielder.
hit to drive in the run.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Rich Evans will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it. Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Boyd is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Lance Bird is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Right fielder number 33.
Eduardo Quezada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Digging in once again, Brandon Snyder. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
So we got him swinging. Brandon Snyder is retired to kick off the inning.
Steven
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, guys.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there.
1 and 2.
Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Steven Bolero takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Into the box, Charlie Puig, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Edgar Ornelas will grab a bat and hit for the...
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man. It's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Dante Ulysses claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
We remind you to please drive home.
Number 27 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 27.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for the center.
Eduardo Quezada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2. This is line to left. Garcia has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Brandon Snyder. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in.
Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Into the box, Luke Gallegos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Called strike 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Puig. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Horn going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Altoona win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Johan Alonso picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been... The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Eduardo Quezada. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit hard to third. The second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Puig. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
In there, 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big...
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Digging in, Brandon Esslinger. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Lance Leahy will get the call here as he'll hit...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Brian Trimble earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alberto Velasquez wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt.
Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them.
Your attention,
Number
please.
27 gets the
Now,
call from the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Curve,
pitch in relief.
Number 27.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out
Leading
there.
off for the Seawolves.
Rob Doyle stands in as he looks at ball one here.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And there's ball two now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ornelas ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Domingo Villanueva stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I like the ball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Halsey. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that misses ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Your
Number
attention,
27 is on, and
Now
he'll take
pitching
over
for the
on the
Curve,
mound in relief.
Number 27.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Third baseman just
Sends that
smoking.
one out of play for strike one.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases.
No runner, no runner.
And the throw in gets away from him.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of
First
staying
baseman,
back on
number
it,
7.
and he's able to
Ryan
tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh,
And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batter,
Jamie
4.
Ramirez
Designated
from the
hitter,
stretch.
Jamie
Takes a
Ramirez.
look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has it in his tracks. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Stephen Moya. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Germano giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Mikey
Center
Monta
fielder.
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Richard Tennis, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. Having dropped a playoff series, this spirited team has to call it quits sooner than they'd like. The manager wraps it up. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Your attention,
Number
please.
24 takes the
Now,
mound as
pitching
he's
for the
been called
Curve,
upon to pitch.
Number 24.
Striding in once again, Adrian Carrara. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Carrara.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Oh, that's out.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, shortstop, Aaron Villalona.
Into the box, Aaron Villalona. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another chance, Cliff Gutu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch. Thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Elijah Huff is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Juan Chavis. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. 1-1. Here it is. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So Dave Sloan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Dave Sloan.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.